talking about my beautiful city and this exciting program. My name is Patricia, and I'm the Student Affairs and Customized Programs Coordinator here at IES Granada, where I've been working now for 11 years. I've also studied and worked abroad, lived abroad, so I know how challenging this could be at the beginning, but hey, don't be afraid. Here you'll have a great team who will support you during your stay in Granada, and we will offer you a lot of opportunities so that you can feel integrated and immersed as a local. To begin with, let me tell you where Granada is. Granada has a unique location in the heart of the Mediterranean. Geographically, we're in the south of the north in Andalusia, a bridge between Europe and Africa. We're culturally and historically connected with Europe, Africa, and Latin America. We like to think of Granada as the south of the north and the north of the south. This city, Granada, is with no doubt one of the main history and art references in Spain. As you may know, this city has fascinated travelers, writers, and artists from all around the world. And this city is also shaped by a rich blend of civilizations, most Moorish, Christians, and Jewish, which are all very well preserved in its culture, architecture, and artistic traditions. Granada is also a thriving hub for Andalusian traditions, particularly flamenco music and dance. This international city is also full of youthful energy and intellectual exchange, and its small size creates like a very intimate setting where students can easily engage with the community and local culture for an impactful study abroad experience. Okay, let's move on. So this is what we are going to see in our presentation today. We are going to talk about your course, the learning outcomes, the site visits you're going to have here in Granada, the same as cultural activities, your day trip to Cordoba, how your housing will be here in Granada, a little bit about the IES Center, and we'll have questions at the end of the presentations. So let's talk about your program here. This short course titled Andalusian Culture and History through Art, Architecture, and Flamenco offers an immersive exploration of the rich cultural tapestry of southern Spain. We will focus on the expressions of art, architecture, and flamenco. And you will, of course, examine the heritage of the region, including Spanish painting and sculpture, iconic Andalusian architecture, and history and cultural significance on flamenco. What will you learn from here? Many things. Some of them are how to identify and describe 3 key elements of our architecture. Also, you will identify elements you will also identify elements of flamenco performance, as well as the cultural significance it has in southern Spain. You will be able to find connections and interactions between art, architecture, and flamenco, and other expressions of Andalusian identity and history. And you will be able to develop artistic expressions skills inspired by art, architecture, and dance of Andalusia. In fact, during your classes, you will use the technique of the watercolor a lot to express what you're going to learn here in Granada. And we will see later also how you will use your body as a way of expression with flamenco. Now, more interesting things here. Let's explore all the sites visits you are going to have here with us if you choose to study in Granada. So First of all, the iconic and beautiful Alhambra and Generalife gardens. The Alhambra and Generalife are a stunning symbol of Andalusia for the culture and for the history. And it showcased the artistic and architectural brilliance of Granada's Islamic heritage and its lasting influence on the region's identity. So I don't want to show you many things because it's such a beautiful and big place that you're going to fall in love with this place. And it's going to be so present in your everyday here in Granada. More things, more visits. The Albaicín and the Sacromonte, that are neighborhoods known for their Moorish roots, whitewashed homes, and the deep connections to flamenco and Roman traditions that continue to shape Granada's cultural identity. Flamenco, of course, that's a big part of our course, and you cannot miss a flamenco show. And that will immerse you in the heart of Granada's Roma heritage, where with passionate performances, unfolding traditional venues, echoing the authentic spirit of this very Andalusian expression of art. As we said, those were your visits, but we will have also a lot of cultural events and activities, like the Hammam. A visit to a hammam that will offer you a serene experience in a historic Arabic-style bath. You will enjoy rituals of steam and relaxation, and all this experience is going to be very inspired by Andalusian traditions. Olive oil, it's a must in Spain, especially in Andalusia. You'll see how we use it for everything from eating, cooking, but also for body care. So we don't want you to miss this opportunity to learn more about olive oil and give you more information about our culinary tradition, and you're going to learn about the regions, olive cultivation, the production methods, and tasting techniques. Locally, we want you to feel also immersed and get to know Spanish students, and we want them to help you to go out and discover you the main things in Granada and show you what other local students do here in the city. So we are going to get the local perspective of Granada, and these students who will be peer advisor will arrange activities for you to explore different neighborhoods, play games, visit a cafe, and etc. Well, I'll leave this video for a while. Yes, this may be you. We are going to offer you an experience on hands-on introductions to the rhythms, movements, and the cultural significance of flamenco. And you will be guided, of course, by a very professional local dancer who will be your flamenco teacher for a workshop, and also she will let you know more about the history of flamenco. We're getting almost to the end of the presentation, but let's travel together shortly to Cordoba. This will be your day trip. You will explore a city with a very rich past, as well as Granada, where Roman, Jewish, and Muslim and Christian heritage coexist. Particularly, you will see this in the mosque, which is now a Catholic cathedral. You will, of course, also taste the Cordoba's culinary traditions in our trip. As for your housing, you will be housed in a double occupancy hotel And the hotel amenities include free Wi-Fi, linens, towels, and daily breakfast. It is really well located in the city center of Granada, just to 15-20 minutes walk to the IES Center. And here in this housing, you will be surrounded by convenience stores, cafes, restaurants, supermarkets, shops. Like you're going to be like very right in the heart of the city center of Granada. From here, you will be able to walk everywhere because, as you will discover, Granada is a very walkable city. You will hardly take a bus or the metro because you are going to be able to walk everywhere. This is a map of the distance between the hotel and the IES Granada Center. It says 19 minutes, but believe me, you're going to be in 15, 10, 20 minutes to the main attraction points in the city and the main places you want to visit. And yeah, finally, now let's talk a little bit about our center, the IES Granada Center. This photo here is from Plaza Nueva. Plaza Nueva is right in the heart of Granada. It's like just in the border between the city center and of the Albaicin that we've explored before, with all the little white houses on the mountain. So our center is going to be your base while in Granada. From here, you are going to be able to enjoy stunning views of the Alhambra every single day. So this is a video of our center, but let me take you. The center is like old, typical house from the Albaicin. A house with a patio, with decorated with element of the Al-Andalus, very similar to the Alhambra. And it has like a very common element in all the houses in the Albaicin, which is the patio with the fountain of water. So yeah, a very typical place, an amazing place to study. So the most exciting part of this, which is, these are some of my colleagues, this. The views of the center, and you are going to have this every single study here, have a coffee here, eat here. This place is going to be yours during the 2 weeks you're in Granada and you're exploring the city and learning with us. So that's it. Please make sure